some action blur by using the Smudge tool in Pixlr. So for this project, you're going to want to find a photo of someone in action or an animal in action, but it's like an action freeze. So if you do action photo, something should come up, and let's make sure we get a extra large image. So we have we have various action photos that you can use. We're basically creating, excuse me, excuse me, we're creating this effect, but we're not going to be turning that in. Obviously, we're going to be making that effect. Okay, so let's look up some action photos. This might be hard because there's no specifics, so maybe I don't know, jumping, like, adjectives. That might be easier when picking a photo for this project. Let's do this one. It already has a little bit of blur, but what we're going to do is we're going to accentuate some of that blur. So let's go to Pixlr, pixlr.com, and let's go to Pixlr E, and we're going to load this image by right-clicking paste. And click apply. There we go. Okay. So you're going to use this tool right here, the blur sharpen smudge, but we're going to change it to smudge, and we're going to adjust the brush size to, let's see, I don't get a preview, but maybe to 50. That might be good. Make it kind of soft. All right, that's the brush size right there, that little circle you can see. So let's make it like double that. Let's make it like 100 or 150. Let's do that. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to accentuate some of this blur so it makes it look like, that she's moving so fast that she's just like one giant blur. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our mouse, we're going to hold down the mouse, and then we're just going to drag out her hand like that. And you could do like a whole body. If you do that, I would suggest doing like using a bigger brush size, like, oops, like maybe 500 would be good. Yeah. And then you could totally like take the whole thing and just like move it over like that and like that. So she seems almost like she is just too fast. And there you have it. I mean, that's pretty much done, except for you can see that there's a lot of brush strokes right here. You got a lot of lines right there. So we gotta blend that in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the heal tool, that's the spot heal tool, and let's see if I put infill and increase that brush size a little bit. Let's see what happens. So you just kind of blot that area. That's confusing right now. I like totally froze too. That's not good. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if it's going to do that every time. It's going to take up a lot of time. I actually did a pretty good job. But what it'll do is it'll take all the colors in the surrounding area and blend them all in together. So this way, whatever you click on will blend in more into the background. We'll conceal it. Let's do that. I'm not sure if it's because I'm doing the screencast that's taking forever. I think that has something to do with it. But then you can see, like, here, we'll zoom in. Right here. Whoops. You can see how it's blended in more. So then you just keep blotting and clicking around the area just so you can get the background to kind of look a little bit more neutral so it doesn't look like you doctored the photo too much. You want to make it look as realistic as you can. And then you're just going to click on File and Save to save that image. And that's it. It's a pretty easy project. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, be sure to email me or contact me. Or go to office hours to clarify any steps of those projects.